Hello and welcome back to TowerTrivia. Today we're diving into the chaotic, confusing, and downright smelly world of ancient cheese. If you've ever found yourself lost in a labyrinth of cheddar and frustration, then you're in the right place. Let's get started. Alright, so let's talk about ancient cheese, shall we? This level is like a twisted fever dream of a dairy enthusiast with a penchant for puzzles. It's a maze, but not just any maze. A maze that seems to have been designed by a mad cheese scientist who's never heard of the concept of straightforward path. Seriously, who thought it was a good idea to make a level where every turn feels like a step deeper into the unknown? I mean, look at this.
What the heck? I was already here!
1 minute you're confidently strutting through a corridor of Swiss, and the next, you're staring at a dead end of moldy blue cheese, wondering where it all went wrong. I've lost count of how many times I've wandered aimlessly, desperately trying to find the exit, only to end up right back where I started. But you know what's even crazier? Despite all the confusion, there's this weird sense of accomplishment when you finally start to remember the path. It's like your brain creates this bizarre muscle memory for cheese mazes. At first, you're stumbling around like a mouse on its first cheese hunt, but eventually you become this cheese-finding ninja, zipping through the twists and turns like you've lived there your whole life. And let's not even get started on the smell. What do you think this place smells like? I'm willing to bet it's a mix of old socks, gym locker, and regret. Seriously, the scent alone could probably knock you out faster than a sneak attack from the noise. I can't help but imagine poor Peppino holding his nose, trying to navigate this smelly nightmare while dodging enemies and collecting treasures. And speaking of enemies, can we talk about that fencer dude? What's his name? Pencer. Yay, real original. This Spanish conquistador-looking motherfucker skewed me with that little rapier of his so many times. What a jerk. Worse than the Fork Knights, and he's so into his role too, he attacks you on sight. On guard, he said in his head, "Yes, I know I'm a mind reader too," and dramatic flair of dropping a rose upon defeat. Classic, but seriously dude, calm down. But hey, that's part of the charm, right? I mean, what would Pizza Tower be without its quirky, sometimes infuriating challenges? It's what keeps us coming back for more, even when we're cursing the level designers under our breath. And you know what? Despite all the frustration, there's something oddly satisfying about mastering a level as tricky as ancient cheese. So here's to you, ancient cheese. You may drive us crazy, make us question our sense of direction, and assault our virtual noses with your imaginary stench, but we wouldn't have it any other way. Because at the end of the day, it's levels like these that make Pizza Tower the unforgettable cheese-filled roller coaster that it is. Thanks for tuning in, TowerTrivia fans. If you enjoyed this rant, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more cheesy content, and let me know in the comments how you navigate ancient cheese. Until next time, keep those pizza slices hot and your gaming skills sharper than a Parmesan grater. Stay cheesy, my dear paisanos.